In the lively city of Seattle, Eleanor was known for her endless curiosity. During one of her weekend visits to her grandmother, Grandma Alice, Eleanor asked, "Grandma, what does it take to be truly successful?" Grandma Alice smiled but didn't answer immediately. Instead, she reached into a drawer and pulled out two small seeds. "Come with me," she said. Eleanor, puzzled but intrigued, followed her to the backyard. There, Grandma Alice planted one seed in a small pot on the patio and handed the other seed to Eleanor. "Take this one and plant it in the community garden at the park nearby," she instructed. Eleanor nodded and followed her grandma's advice, though she wasn't sure what it all meant. Months passed, and Eleanor continued her visits. Every time she came over, Grandma Alice would ask, "How is the seed in the park doing?" Eleanor would describe how the little sapling was struggling with the wind, rain, and sometimes being stepped on by park visitors. Meanwhile, the seed in the pot stayed in the backyard, safe and protected. Its leaves remained green, but its growth seemed small and stunted. A year later, Grandma Alice surprised Eleanor by saying, "Let's go check on your seed in the park." Together, they walked to the community garden. When they arrived, Eleanor gasped in amazement. The seed she had planted had grown into a tall, sturdy tree. Its branches stretched high, providing shade to passers-by and a home to birds. Back home, Grandma Alice pointed to the potted plant. "Look at the difference, Eleanor. Both seeds had the same potential, but one grew strong and flourished because it faced challenges. The other stayed small because it was never tested by the outside world." Eleanor's eyes widened with understanding. "So the struggles made it stronger?" Grandma Alice nodded with a smile. "Exactly. Success doesn't come from avoiding problems. It comes from facing them head-on." The tree in the park grew tall because the wind forced its roots to dig deeper, and the storm strengthened its branches. It became resilient. The one in the pot, though safe, never had a chance to grow. Eleanor thought for a moment and asked, "Does that mean I should always pick the hard path?" "Not always," Grandma Alice replied gently. "But remember this, when challenges come your way, don't run from them. See them as opportunities to grow and become stronger. The greatest growth happens when you step outside of your comfort zone." From that day on, Eleanor began to see every challenge in her life as an opportunity to grow, just like the tall, strong tree in the park.